Welcome to part 2 electric dirtaloo. I filled your inventory with dirt while you were looking. Magic!
I heard it.
Frick.
I'm gonna fill this thing with dirt.
I feel like this is gonna be almost more time consuming. Actually, it's not gonna be more time consuming than building a castle. It's just gonna be 10 times more tedious and less entertaining.
Oh yeah. Which is why I propose we have a philosophical discussion on what the best superpower technically... Okay, not the best. The most convenient superpower is.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Tumblr answer or something. There's some post about it somewhere. Ability to alter probability.
That's actually, can I just say?
Literally everything.
Can I just say? I on my own independently thought of that when I was in like 7th grade and I saw it online and I was like, they stole it!
Uh-huh. Tumblr user.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want.
I don't use Tumblr, you know this.
Yeah, I'm the one who has.
Not because, yeah, you're furry trash.
No, I was. No,
That's a story
outing
for
me.
another time.
Nah, it's the talk for after the superhero talk.
Oh no.
Okay.
I personally...
Disqualifying powers that are like, you can do everything.
Okay.
What would be the most convenient?
For me, I won't say alter probability, because that one's...
Yeah.
That one's
like I said, anything that's infinite should be disqualified. I want something like, I'd like to stretch, pick stuff up from far away. That would be convenient.
Yeah. I think my superpower that I would want is to be able to magically take the effort put into one action and have it automatically put into a different action. So, for example, instead of going to reheat some soup, I'd just lift a 50-pound weight a couple times, and all that effort would be moved into me making soup.
So the soup. Yeah. Alright, I like that.
Like, I just redirect the effort that I put into something else
so
entirely.
It's the same amount of effort, except you can choose how you do the effort.
Exactly.
I love that. Me trying to get up a glass of water just kicks my legs around for a little bit.
Exactly. And it just okay. Sort of... And it wouldn't just happen, you'd get the outcome. Like, you wouldn't kick around a weight and then your body would go do the thing. You'd kick around your legs for a bit and then you'd have the water.
Yeah. Mine is... Oh, okay, I have a couple. Mine is a bit more simple than that. Straight up just teleportation. Honestly, of all the powers, it has the most functionality for me. One, I'll never have to pay any travel costs ever again. I can go wherever I want. Also, I'm thinking teleportation without limits, not teleport to places you've already been. Which even then, pay to go somewhere once, you can go there forever.
I distrust teleportation. I think there's so many variables that can go wrong with it that I would never accept it as a power.
I mean, if we're talking about a fantasy world with teleportation existing in, like, not a scientific form, like, I just teleport naturally, it's something I do. I'm kind of disqualifying all the risks.
Alright. Well, here's the thing. With my power, I could, like, just go to the gym, right? And I could store... Okay. I'd like to clarify, I can store the energy for later use.
Ah, that's helpful.
So I can go to the gym, store up a bunch of energy, and then use it whenever I want. So, for example, if I go to the gym for like a couple weeks, I'm like, alright, I want to go to Idaho, and I'm just there now.
Mine would just be like, I'm in Idaho now.
Yeah.
And then I'd rob a bank. Listen.
Rob a bank? With that effort, I'm gonna work out.
God.
Other way around.
Here's one I've talked about before, that if I have the power to teleport, I'll go into college financial aid offices and I'll burn all of their I'll burn all of their files and I'll delete all their computers. Like I'll hard restart them and steal the hard drives.
Just dump some water on them, dude.
Yeah. Well, the hard drives could still be salvaged sometimes. I want the information gone. I'm stealing the hard drives. Just think of all the financial burden so many people would be free from. They're like, yeah, we don't have records of this anymore, so guess you don't have tuition now. Guess you don't have to make your college tuition payments.
Keep messing up and they're just going like, ugh.
Yeah. Other power. The power to pull out the most convenient method of payment from my pocket whenever it is necessary. If I have a pocket somewhere and I go to the grocery store, say I'm going to the grocery store, I can reach into my pocket, pull out like $100, or $121.51 exactly, in the most convenient possible way, and just pay like my bill
Wouldn't
to
it
the
just be
exact
always
cent.
a credit card?
I mean, no.
Also, I need more dirt.
I here. I'm gonna have to buy more. What do you do?
I'm gonna spleef you.
No. Okay, wait here. Get fooled.
I think if I had another convenient power, it would be... Okay, you know that one guy from Hunter x Hunter who has like that room? That like set of rooms that you can go into?
The portals, and then he can be in the room in between them.
Basically,
Okay.
for anyone who hasn't watched it, he has a series of connected rooms, and the only way into them is through his power. Like, they don't exist in normal space. They exist exclusively within his own, like, separate dimension or whatever.
Dude, I would live in those.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna go buy more dirt.
But basically, he has these rooms that he can go into, and he has like 3 sets of 9 rooms.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
They're like stacked up, and there's
Yeah,
no way to
they're like a
hurt the
cube.
rooms. And
Yeah.
yeah,
But he can go into them, and you can.
he
Also
can bring
put...
other people and things in there too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like just he can go into the room and stuff.
And he has a key that he can place down the portals, and then
Well, Anthony, where are you going?
he can place down the portals and then exit out through them with the special key that he has from the inside of his rooms.
Yeah.
So you just place a portal somewhere, and then you can just... And the portal, like... It's there, but you can't see it until he activates it. So, like, you can just place them down everywhere and be like, I want to go to here now.
And those are just the permanent portals. I'm pretty sure you can just pull them up as he pleases, too.
Yeah.
To just walk in there.
Yeah. Like, just pull... Like, he can just, like, remotely pull people into his room and be like, alright, you're in here now. And you can't get out, so suffer. Starve.
I mean, he straight up did just kill somebody by leaving them in there.
You could probably... Couldn't you just put the... By the way, anyone who doesn't want Hunter x Hunter spoilers, close your ears. Couldn't you just put the king in there until he fucking dies of radiation poisoning?
I think that's why, I think that's why he got scared and almost died. Right? He was like, I can't do it. I think it was to explain that plot hole.
Yeah. Oh, you can uncover your ears now.
Yeah, no more spoilers. Honestly, it's not that big of a spoiler, but I fell.
What?
Dude, no, it's totally rectangular.
Is it?
It's not. Yeah, if you fall underneath and look at the little paths I've put down, it's easier to tell. I want to outline everything before I get too far. Filling it in. Maybe I should try speed bridging. We practice and we still can't do it. Well, you can do it better than I can, but it's so difficult.
Yeah. That's just a muscle memory thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we just have to learn it. Solution if you can't speed bridge. Hack.
That's.
This is sponsored by Carrie. Hack your game.
I think I say sponsored by Campbell's.
It's sponsored. Not actually sponsored. I don't pay myself.
Sponsored by Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. Hack in Minecraft. Hack on Minecraft Hypixel Bed Wars.
What? That would be actually so hilarious. They just tweet and they're like, how to hack Hypixel Bed Wars. God, okay. Back to the thing I said I would talk about earlier. I used to be a furry.
You used to be.
Used to be, yes. As far as you know. I made myself a fursuit. Okay, I do a lot of crafts and sewing and stuff. I sew, like, a lot.
Hey,
It's a hobby.
I'm gonna put up a picture of one of crafts right now.
Whoa!
Yeah, whoa, see,
There it
look
is.
at that. Whoa!
Whoa, I don't know what that is. You just put up a picture of, like...
It's the chicken. I'm
Look.
putting up the chicken.
Oh, okay. It's just, like, bad 5-minute craft hack. It's like, look at this craft.
God, that's another thing we need to talk about.
Yeah, okay, after furry talk. But,
That was
actually, it might be square. It might be square. I've changed my mind again. It's square. No. No. Ignore me falling into the void, please. Yeah, I made my own fursuit. I wore it as a Halloween costume. And the thing that made me stop being a furry is my brother. He was like, I heard him talking to my mom and dad, and he was like, she's a furry, I'm telling you! That thing is a fursuit! And they're like, it's just a Halloween costume, Clayton. And he's like, no! It's a fursuit! It was. It was absolutely a fursuit. And I felt called out, and I got just really embarrassed, and I was like, this is cringy. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
life lesson for all of you people who have terrible furry siblings.
Listen.
Just call them out.
Listen, you can be a furry if you want. But, like, don't be weird about it, please.
Yeah.
No fur affinity. Just like, here's an animal that's anthropomorphized. I think that's the word. It's cool. I like it. This is something I like and enjoy. Good. Do that. Don't
Have
draw
sex.
illicit pictures.
Don't
Or
have-
yeah.
Don't do
Have sex
fursuit
in
sex.
fursuits.
Bad.
I come to your house dressed in a fursuit. I'm ready.
I think I'd actually turn you around and just put you outside the door. Weird phrasing there, but you would be leaving the house.
Dang. Dang.
5-minute crafts.
Oh yeah, God. Okay. We may have a little bit of an addiction to watching 5-minute crafts, and let me tell you, not because they're good.
Yeah.
The very opposite. I just like to look at them and get mad and argue the logistics of what they're doing. Because, God, they're so dumb sometimes.
Yeah, the one where it's just like, oh, by the way, they always do the thing where it's like, we're gonna buy a product and use it.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I hate. Use a product. They're like, here's a product you can have. Here's what it does, and it's like, this isn't a craft, it isn't a life hack, it's just use a product. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, if they wanted to make a video that was like, cool products you should buy, Alright. Yeah. But not on
Yeah, but they
home
title it
hacks.
something else.
Home hacks for your life and body. Like, what? Okay. And then you watch it and it's like, God, one of my favorite ones. We're watching 5 Minute Crafts Men. And it's like, supposed to be manly hacks with
Is it the
tools and
bra thing?
drills. It was a bra. It was like, here's a bra. Where does a mask? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
How many men is that relevant to?
Like, at least one, maybe.
Yeah?
So, I think what they do is they might actually just have, like, an algorithm set up that, like, mix matches all their clips together randomly.
Oh, yeah.
Because they, okay, they have them in groupings of, like, a similar theme. And,
Yeah.
like, you can tell because they have, like, an intro to each different theme that's in the video. Like, for example,
and it's always like,
if it's hot
Yo,
glue,
go.
it shows, like, I think one example is there's a
the hot
woman
glue on
and
the toothbrush.
yeah, there's a woman, she comes up and she's like, hot glue hacks, and then she puts hot glue on the toothbrush and starts brushing her teeth with the hot glue, like, obviously
Like,
very fakely, but they have them
And-
separated into these categories, and I feel like they just have an algorithm that mix matches them and then posts them to the channels, because they have like 50 channels and they're all for different languages and different people.
And they post like 13 episodes a day. Okay. And just so you know, if you're thinking like, oh yeah, there are a lot of 5 Minute Crafts videos, but that's not unreasonable. This is the same company that's running Brightside. They run all the Brightside companies and stuff. They have like at least over 100 channels, all of which post like 17 episodes a day or something. Like a ridiculous amount.
It's a huge corporation.
Yeah. And I know one that people have been talking about lately. If you've seen those videos lately that are like, what is it? Do you need dirt?
Yes.
The videos lately that's like story time. My best friend kicked me out from being a bridesmaid. I think that's one I saw in trending recently or something. People were looking at the job applications for this company to be a writer for those. It literally just says, write relatable, like something a teen would say or something. They're literally just fake stories. They're not...
Yeah.
They're not real.
Yeah, they're very clearly just some made up garbage. I don't...
Yeah.
Listen, if they paid me to do it, I'd write them.
Oh yeah, listen. I'm not a good
Can
person.
you film
If
this
somebody
hole?
paid me to write, if somebody paid me to write fake stories, I would 100% do it. It's... You need more dirt. I only have 54.
Hey, fill in this hole. Thank you.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when they first started posting those, I didn't realize it was a Brightside company. I listened to a couple of them and I was like, this sounds fake. But, you know, also, they steal stories from Reddit and stuff sometimes, which is...
Yeah.
I mean, same thing people are doing for the other videos, but...
Here's the thing. It's all like an interconnected, like, web. Because if you go to, like, a 5-Minute Crafts video, you see these crafts and you're like, alright. And then you see some of the more reasonable ones, and you're like, wow, that's actually creative. They must have come up with some reasonable crafts. It's not. They got it from BuzzFeed or something, and BuzzFeed got it from Brightside, and Brightside got it from some blog, and some blog got it from another blog, and then it's just all connected. Nothing is ever original.
Listen, that chicken you saw earlier in the video is original. Original boy. I designed the pattern, I drew him up, I drew it up, I cut out patterns, and I cut and sewed fabric. He's beautiful and I love him.
And now that it's on the internet, someone else is gonna make it.
And yeah, if you guys want to make it, go for it.
Figure it out. We won't give you any patterns or anything.
100 likes and I'll release the pattern.
You know what? Yeah, 100 likes on this video, and we will release the pattern. Also, you have to leave a comment saying you want us to release the pattern.
Yeah.
Got a comment.
Yeah, comment it. Actually, honestly, if we just got one comment that was like, release the pattern, I'd do it.
You have it still?
I could redraw it. I remember the pattern. I've made a lot of birds. The chicken was one of the easiest. Well, honestly, it's one of the easiest sewing things I've made. Cause I've made some complicated stuffed animals.
Yeah.
But yeah. How long's the video at?
We can cut it off now. 20 minutes.
Let's go. Let's give another 30-minute episode.
All right.
Just for consistency's sake.
Yeah.
What was the other one I wanted to say? Oh, the whole stealing from Reddit thing that the Storytime channels have been doing. I don't know how much I don't really use Reddit as much, so I can't tell you the difference between. The only difference I can tell is from the Brightside Company one. Essentially, what they're doing is rebranding the stories as their stories, which seems shady, right?
Oh yeah.
Versus like
It's like
the ones that are.
Of plagiarism.
I'm not gonna lie. I watch those Reddit videos a lot that are like. They're just like, oh, reading stuff off Reddit or reading r/that happened. I enjoy listening to them in the background as I do like menial labor. Like if we weren't filming a video, I'd probably be listening to something like that in the background. But they don't act like they wrote the stuff. They're like, this is from this user.
Yeah.
Here's their name at the top of the screen if you want to go comment on their post or do something like that. Yeah, versus the other one that's like, this is my story now. Hippity hoppity, this is my property. Like, it's just shady. Don't steal. If you're listening to this, don't steal off the internet. Steal in real life.
Honestly,
don't do that
stealing in real life feels somehow more moral than stealing someone's Reddit post and being like, this is mine. I don't know what it is about it.
For some reason, plagiarism feels like such a horrible thing. Maybe it's just something that's been beaten into our heads from school.
Honestly,
which
yeah,
would make a lot of sense. But like, don't steal other people's work. Don't steal people's art and claim it as yours. It's just there's no reason to. Like tracing and stuff like that.
Skedaddle, skadoodle. This is my doodle. I thought of that earlier, by the way. I didn't just think of that. I was waiting for an opportunity to use it.
Opportunity has been found.
Quick, find another subject.
Art theft.
No,
Bad.
it's the same subject.
Oh, this one's art though. Don't trace. If you do trace, don't publish it. Just use it in your own personal life, or use it to put up on your wall or something. But guess what? You didn't make that. You just copied it. So don't go on the internet and be like, I drew this. Like, okay, yeah, technically you did, but you didn't actually come up with the idea. If you want to say, I drew this as practice, and it's this person's art, and I asked them for permission that I could post this, go right ahead. That's reasonable. Like, come on. Think about others.
Yeah.
Ooh. Also, yeah, we got a whole big chunk of dirt plates.
Wow, this is only gonna take 3 more years.
Oh, Zeke Zoomer is here.
This guy's just been back constantly. He keeps coming back. I don't know what it is. I don't know how he gets to our island. I don't know the command to go to some specific island.
Either.
He just
Say hi to YouTube.
Yeah.
Hi YouTube. Okay, Zeke says hi. Okay, that should be the end of the video.
Alright, say hi to YouTube.
YouTube.
Hold up. Say bye to YouTube.
Do it later.